Okay, Asia session done. Took one trade on AUDNZD. AUDNZD, hard time frame breakout levels are mostly bullish. Peak buys are mixed. We broke out above previous month high, so monthly traders are in breakout. I don't want to go against monthly traders unless I get a previous week high fake out, which we got a couple weeks back, faking out the previous week high. So as long as we stay underneath that previous week high level, this fake out level, I can go against that monthly move. So I identified this setup yesterday in Asia Sessions recap video yesterday. We're above this breakout high. This is the last bullish breakout level. We faked out the previous week high, and as long as we stay below this, this is a breakout reversal. And then we broke out below the previous week low. Breaking out below that previous week low above a breakout high is a counter trend breakout. So I know that the weekly is in a counter trend breakout cycle. Most counter trend breakouts want to go straight down to that breakout level. So that was the move that I wanted to take. But yesterday I did not take it. I identified it yesterday, but I did not take it because the most recent price action was a fake out of the previous day low. It also faked out the range low. There's a range on the daily. There was an inside bar that creates a range. So 2 days ago, it faked out that low of the range. It's not smart to go right against the most recent price action if the most recent price action was a fake out. So I did not take that one yesterday. But every day is a new day. I don't carry over my bias from yesterday. I always start fresh. And today was very different because today closed as a breakout day. The last H8 also closed as a breakout bar, and I always love to see breakout bars because it pushes up that breakout level close to the peak. So when a peak gets faked out, faking out that peak is a first sign of a reversal, but that reversal is not confirmed until it gets below the breakout level. So I always love to see breakout bars because that tells me that that pushes that breakout level closer to the peak, which allows me to get in tighter. So I identified that trade yesterday. I still kept track of it today. I entered once I saw that breakout bar and it faked out the peaks. And the way I enter, I always need 2 time frame alignment. I look for the last bullish breakout bar, either that one or this one on the M15. Once there's a breakout bar that takes that out, that changes the bias of the M15. And I always need 2 time frame alignment. I'm looking for either the H1 previous H1 peak to get faked out, or I'm looking for a closure below the H1 breakout level. So this M15 bar closed right below all those levels, but I did not want to trade right into the H8 breakout level. We did take out that daily breakout level, but I did want to get below that H8 breakout level, and I entered as price got right below that. So I entered straight off this candle, 1 bar stop. This is a counter trend breakout. So counter trend breakouts, these ones in red are breakout trades going from a high to a high or a low to a low, low to a low. These breakout trades, most breakouts fail. So whenever I take breakouts, it's always 1 bar stop, high risk, high reward. So 1 bar stop on this breakout, and I'm looking to trade it right down to that weekly breakout level, about 7 hour if it gets all the way there. But I'll have a look how it behaves at all these previous day low, probably low of the week, range low, and I'll be trailing the move down. Yeah, so that's the trade that I took, counter trend breakout on the weekly. And on the daily, it's a false breakout, flip that breakout high and close below it. That's a false breakout. And the H8 also was a false breakout as well. Flip that H8 breakout. This is a breakout high, and we flipped it. Whenever you flip a breakout level, these are always happening at swing points. Yeah, so that's it. I'll show you how that looks on 1 time frame. Been showing this a lot recently. I can read all this on the lower time frames, but I can visualize how it looks like on the higher time frames. So I'm taking a weekly setup, and the way that this looks is we have the last bullish breakout bar over here. This is the last weekly breakout bar, and we faked out the previous peak. And as long as we stay below this, this is a breakout reversal. Faking out that previous peak is the first sign of a reversal. And then once we got below this breakout low, this previous week low, this turns it into a counter trend breakout, which almost always get right back to that breakout level. So whenever you fake out the previous peak and break out a low, the reason why I'm looking for this move to the counter trend breakout is to this breakout level is because I believe that this creates a swing point, and most swing points will have continuation, and there's absolutely no way that there will be continuation without getting through that breakout level. So whenever I see a flip of that breakout level, I'm always looking to trade right to that next, the previous breakout level, because again, there's no way swing points will be created without getting right back to that breakout level. And yeah, so that's the trade that I took. In this case, there was an inside bar in the weekly, so I extend the previous bar's highs and lows. And that becomes the range, and it got faked out at that low of the range. Tried to get through and did not get through, and this is why I did not take this trade yesterday, because the most recent price action was a fake out of that previous day low. But as I said, every day is a new day. I don't carry over my bias from the previous day. Today was a breakout day. Faked out the previous day high, faked out the H8 high, got below those breakout levels, and that was my trigger to enter the trade. So have two time frame alignment. It's a weak counter trend breakout. We got two time frame alignment. We have the daily in alignment with the H8. I'm always looking for two time frame alignment. That's a good sign. And then my entry is a two time frame alignment as well, the M15 as well as the H1. So I'm always looking for that two time frame alignment. Those are always strong trades, and that's it. So what else? Was also looking at my core pairs. Did not have any setups. Nothing on gold. Did not fake out a high to take it down. Nikkei as well did not fake out anything. It did fake out the H4 high, but I always prefer an H8 high. So I did not trade this one. I don't think there was a setup for me anyways. 7 o'clock, it was already down low, so I did not trade this one. GJ, the previous H8 high is right over here. It's very unlikely that price will get up here, fake out, and come down in Asia. So I immediately was off of this. If there's going to be any trade on GJ, it's going to be in the next 12 minutes, because that's when the H8 bar closes. So the cool thing about the way that I trade is I'm always looking for those H8 fakeouts. I know without a doubt that if I'm going to take a sell on GJ, price has to come up to fake this out. Either that or break out below. So I already know that these are going to be the two places I'm looking for a trade, but not calling any signals out. I always relook everything right before my session. About 15 minutes before the session, I'm always looking at my pairs, and that's it. Nothing on the US pairs, just kind of ranged. Nothing is a bit, no setups for me. I only look at AU and NU most of the time in Asia. Yen pairs didn't do anything for me. And I was also looking at, what was it, NZD CAD, but NZD CAD, we were below that breakout level and it faked out the previous day high. But I did not like this because the H8 breakout level was right here. There's mixed bias here. And then yesterday also closed faking out that previous day low. So I never want to go against, trade against these fake out levels, especially if it just happened. Technically, I can go against this because we did fake out the previous day high, but did not want to go against the H8 breakout level. There was also no continuation underneath this as well. So did not take anything on NZD CAD. Hard time frames were bullish, but my setup was bearish at the time. No setups anymore. And that's it. So only took one trade. Euro NZD was also another one I was looking at, but did not set up for me. And this one I was bullish on Euro NZD, but did not fake out the H8 low to take it up. And right now it's there's not in a position to buy. So that was it. So only took Aussie NZD, and let's see if this wants to continue on down. And that is all.